Hey Aries, welcome back to my channel. It has been a little while since I've read you guys, but here I am. I'm doing a new spread on my channel. I did it for a couple other signs, and then I had one of my subscribers and a friend of mine request that I do Aries. So here I am. I'm here to read your next few months. I'm going to be reading February, March, and April. The last readings were January to March, but I kind of took January off of filming. If you guys haven't already, please make sure that you have subscribed to my channel. Like this video. If you want me to read Aries more, please make sure that you leave a comment down below. Let me know that you guys want me to read you. And without further ado, let's dive right into your reading. When I was pulling this, I was like, damn. So it feels like different areas of your lives are being hit, obviously. It's not just love, it's not just work. It's like you guys are getting a little sprinkle of shit in every aspect of your life. February. March definitely looks like it's more geared towards work. April as well, more physical. I also did pull from two of my oracle decks. I got those cards here. I have not read from the books either, so when I do read from the books, we are going to see the messages that come up, so I'm not really familiar. So we'll see if my interpretations match what these are saying. So February, this is coming up in the next couple of days here. You guys got the Death card. Scary, I know, but it's not that scary. And then you guys also got the Eight of Cups. These cards came out together, and usually I only pull one card per position, but I decided to take these. So February, clarifying that Death card is the Four of Cups and the Page of Wands. And clarifying the Eight of Cups is the Five of Wands and the Ace of Swords. So first off, let me tell you guys, when it comes to the fives in tarot, fives indicate change and they indicate problems, conflict, and tension. So February might not be the easiest month. I am feeling like the recent past hasn't been easy for you guys because in February, you guys may be walking away from certain situations that you've been in that have been really stressful and trying with that Five of Wands. There may have been some conflict that you've been having with other people. You may have been struggling in certain situations recently. And in February, you are just, I feel like you guys are going to be walking away from certain things. That's the biggest theme here. Okay? Walking away, not being happy. And with that, you're leaving a situation because you're not happy anymore. And with Death here, this is a card that indicates change. A huge transformation. You cannot come back from this death, okay? Death, but then there's a rebirth. So you guys will be going through a significant change in February, or this change is going to change the course of the months, but something big is happening next month or this month, depending on when I am uploading this. But yeah, February, big changes for you guys. Now with the Four of Cups here, I feel like you guys are not going to either be paying attention to this change, or you're not going to know that this change is occurring when it is. Like, it's going to be something that you wake up one morning and you're like, what the hell? When did this happen? Why did this happen? I didn't even know this was happening. You know what I'm saying? The Page of Wands is usually a message. So if you guys are not aware that this change is happening, I feel like it might come, or you might hear about it through a message. Maybe a younger fire sign is coming to you and telling you, oh, hey, by the way, this is happening for you. Or you know what I'm saying? Like, you might hear about it from somebody. And with the Page of Wands being more of like a face-to-face message, maybe this is somebody coming to you physically, or this change is going to happen like in your face. It's not going to be something overseas. Does that make sense? Like, you're going to see this change physically. With Death and the Eight of Cups here, I feel like you guys just need to prepare yourself for something to be coming to an end. You may be walking away from somebody, something, a job, a relationship, a friendship. This usually does indicate a separation and an ending in a relationship, maybe a job. So I do feel like February is, the biggest themes here for February is endings, walking away, leaving things behind, going to find your happiness, and just endings and beginnings. But with that being said, you guys also got an ace here, an ace of swords. So with all this ending, there is going to be something new here. There is some clarity coming in. Now, let me focus on what you guys may or may not be walking away from. So I did mention the Five of Wands being conflict. So you guys may be choosing to leave a situation with other people that there's a lot of tension and disagreements. You're constantly fighting with them. Look at this. Like there's constantly battles here, competition. And the Five of Wands is more pettiness. I wouldn't say that this is more like verbal conflict because that would be the Five of Swords. There may be some verbal, there may be some things being said here, but I feel like this is more physical. And if this isn't with other people, this is definitely struggling internally. You may be having some issues internally that you just decide, you know what, I got to leave this alone and I got to walk away. With all this struggle, and I believe I did mention clarity with this Ace of Swords, this idea, this could be a message coming in, but whatever this Ace of Swords is that is coming to you in February, I feel like that is what is going to change your mind about this. That is what is going to set off this Eight of Cups energy. This could be that realization like, hey, I don't have to be in this situation anymore. I don't have to put up with these people. I don't need to be here fighting for maybe a person, a job. I don't have to fight for this. I can just walk away and I can find that happiness somewhere else. Now, for March, I feel like there is going to be more emphasis on your finances, your physical life, your money, and things like that. Now, let me tell you guys why. So for March's energy, you guys got the Page of Cups. Now, before I get into the clarifiers, let me just discuss this card. So this is a message coming in. You guys also got a lot of pages here. And pages usually, if they are not messages, this can be another person. So I said already, this could be a fire sign, a younger, these are like children in a sense. But definitely somebody younger, a teenager, and this could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. I'm also going to go through the Zodiac signs as well. So yeah, the Page of Cups, there may be some kind of news coming in regards to maybe your physical things in life, maybe your job, maybe about your home as well. I will also mention there is some messages here that keep coming up. So your home life keeps coming up, where you stay. And I don't know if some of you guys are married, but commitments are coming up. And when I say commitment, I mean like marriage, engagement, long-term, maybe the father of your children, the mother of your children. So that kind of relationship is coming up. If you were married before or divorced, So anyway, yeah. Page of Cups to me as a theme is messages coming in. Clarifying that, you guys got the Knight of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. So this is like money energy, physical energy. And then you guys got the Wheel of Fortune. So we mentioned in February, change, transition, transformation. The Wheel of Fortune is also change, but this is change that is destined, and this is fated change. The universe is bringing you certain things. The wheel is turning in your favor. So overall, Aries, I feel like there is a lot of change happening in your lives. February to April, lots of change. In March, though, I feel like I said, it's more geared towards your finances. For some of you guys, you may have to move in March. You may be left out in the cold. Maybe you can't afford a certain lifestyle anymore, so you have to move somewhere that is more affordable. But for some reason, I feel like things are going to start looking up in March. So first of all, you guys got the Wheel of Fortune. So this is luck. This is destiny. So everything happening in March is supposed to happen. You can't change what is coming in March. With the Page of Cups, though, and the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like there may be messages coming in terms of your work. Okay, so if you guys have been looking for a job, I would expect in March to hear back from somebody. Okay, I do feel like this is good news. Maybe you are going to be receiving news about a work situation, a money situation. Okay, good news. And also with the Six of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles, if you guys have been struggling in the recent past financially, I do feel like there is going to be something being given to you here with the Six of Pentacles. This is reciprocity, gifts being given, and you're not in poverty anymore. Okay, so I do feel like there is some good news in terms of your money coming in March. Pentacles represent money, work, career, finances, security, and structure, physical abundance, and I think that is what you guys are going to be receiving. And if that change that does happen in March doesn't feel that great, because, sometimes change isn't the best, sometimes you get comfortable in a certain situation, but you guys definitely need to trust the process in March with whatever is coming towards you and whatever the universe is bringing to you. If you guys do have to move, let's say, okay, Five of Pentacles, if you guys do have to move, I feel like even though you may not want to move away, it might be better for you in the long run. So definitely look at the bigger picture here in terms of that. And if times have been hard, I do feel like you guys are going to receive something when the time is right that will help you get out of this conflict. Okay, once again, another 5 here. So Aries, there is a lot of conflict going on in your life, physically, financially. Maybe you guys aren't financially where you want to be, but I feel like you guys will be receiving something. Okay, and maybe there was a reason why I wasn't able to read January for you guys, but I feel like in the recent past, you guys have been going through a lot of shit, and your current situations in the next coming months, even though you've been through some shit, things are going to start changing. So these cards here are honestly here to give you some hope. Like, you're going to be hearing some news. You're finally going to be walking away. Things are going to start changing. So just because the situations that you are in seem hard, I feel like the universe is here to give back to you. This Five of Pentacles is deep energy. This is like poverty, homelessness, being kicked out, feeling isolated, feeling alone, not having a job. That's why I said you guys might hear back about a job offer. Maybe you have to move in order to secure this job, and maybe that is the change that is coming for you guys that maybe you're kind of hesitant about doing. But I think that you guys are going to receive more if you take whatever is coming to you, or just using your common sense and being practical about making certain money decisions. Okay, so let's move on to April. You guys got the Two of Wands, okay? Decisions. Once again, movement. So you guys may literally be moving away, moving jobs, traveling. Okay, so the Two of Wands, clarifying that is the Knight of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so let me break this down again. I know I'm talking a lot in this video. So April looks like you guys are going to be faced with a lot of decisions and a lot of choices. And I thought it was funny because there is 2 options here, right? This person is looking, it's kind of like a fork in the road. They're looking at where they want to go next. They're trying to make a plan about their future. And then you guys got 2 different energies here. And to me, this is 2 different energies that you guys have to decide between. So you guys may be faced with certain situations in April, and you have to decide between being this vibrant, spontaneous person or working together. This Knight of Wands, he is, of course, like, he's working alone, but he does what he wants. He goes where he wants. He's a very spontaneous person. He doesn't want to listen to anybody. He just wants to go, and, do as he pleases, chasing after his goals, chasing after his ambitions. He likes the chase. He likes the thrill. And with this Three of Pentacles, this is more of like not a contained energy, but a more safe energy. Okay, there's 3 people here. They're all working together to create this thing. There's some teachers here and there's a student here, and it's like teamwork. You're working together to create something. Once again, there is another pentacle here. So this may be in terms of career in April, where you have to decide if you work with the team or you go on this alone. This could also be like entrepreneurship or working within a company. Okay, so that's just a couple ideas of what this could pertain to. So there may be certain situations in your lives in April where you have to decide, okay, do I do this alone? Do I push forward and do what I want and chase my own goals? Or do I work within a team? Do I teach somebody something? Do I work with a partner and, we work together doing this, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to decide which ones. And maybe this isn't just within work. Maybe this is within your family. Maybe this is within your friends groups. Maybe you have to teach certain things to your friends, or within relationships, working together, or just being a single person and doing what you want to do. So there may be, decisions that you have to make, and these are the two options in all of these situations. The next position here is what you guys can do to embrace these themes. And to me, out of all the cards that I've read, besides Scorpio, this is probably a really intense reading because it covers like all areas of your lives. Oh, let's go through the zodiac signs. So you may be dealing with this person. This person may be in your life. Maybe you work with them. So we got Scorpio. We got, like I said, fire sign or water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag. Specifically the Leo. Capricorn, Taurus. Did I drop a card? I dropped a card. Or Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So those are the people that you guys may or may not be mingling with in the next few months. Okay, so what you guys can do to embrace these themes. You guys got the Four of Wands, clarified by the Ace of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. With that Four of Wands there, I think that in order for you guys to embrace these, you guys have to live and enjoy the moment for what it is. That Four of Wands is happiness and coming together. Maybe somebody is getting married. Maybe you are going to get engaged, Aries, or maybe you're going to get married within April or within February to April. And maybe everything is just, starting to align with that plan. But when things do happen, I feel like you guys try not to hold back. Have fun, enjoy the people that are around you. Don't hold back because you are afraid of maybe losing stability, insecurities. You know what I'm saying? Once again, another pentacle, and this person is holding on to their money because they are afraid if they release it, they're going to end up in this state. And when you hold on to something so tightly, you don't spend money, you don't do nothing. You're trying to protect what you have. You might just end up here because you're afraid of living life. You're afraid of paying bills. You're afraid of, doing whatever you got to do. So I feel like you guys really just got to live in the moment and have some fun. Celebrate your victories. Go out with your friends. And don't hold on to things because you are afraid of losing them. This Ace of Wands. This could also be conception for some of you guys, but this is another new idea. So when new things come into your life, when new beginnings are there, you get a new job, celebrate, live your life, and just have fun, okay? Don't live in this state of fear and anxiety over having control because you are afraid of letting go. Okay, sometimes I'm in this Four of Pentacles state because I'm afraid of this Five of Pentacles. I don't like to spend my money because what if I end up being broke? But you know what? What kind of life are you living then if you're living like that? You know what I'm saying? So Four of Wands is how to embrace this. I feel like you guys just have to celebrate, even though things may or may not be hard and difficult for you guys. You're going through a really intense change here. You may or not be in this Five of Pentacles state. Have fun. Surround yourself by people that you love and forget about the ones that are causing you all this bullshit. Now, speaking of relationships, Aries, what is going to change in your life? Lord have mercy. So I don't usually take reversals, but the Hierophant came up reversed. And when it is upright like this is tradition. Can be marriage, can be a traditional relationship, teacher-student type of thing, church, institutions, and things like that. But when it's reversed, this is like the taboo. I feel like this card is speaking about relationships. So for some of you guys, your big commitments are going to change. If you're married, your relationship might change, especially if your marriage isn't traditional, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So Two of Cups here is a connection. So for some of you guys, yeah, your relationship is going to change from February to April. You guys also got the Devil card here. You may be involved with a Taurus or a Capricorn, the Two of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. For some of you guys, you may be hearing back from this person. The Page of Cups can also be an apology, somebody coming back to express their feelings. So you may or may not hear back from somebody, and maybe the relationship is going to change because they finally realized what they did to you in the past. I feel like, Aries, you guys went through some bullshit earlier in the year, and now everything is starting to, progress and change. When I pulled these cards, it kind of shocked me because this is an intense connection right here with the Devil. So any of your unconventional relationships that you have, your unconventional friendships, family connections, and things like that, that is what is going to change. The Two of Cups, even though it can be two people meeting, like it's a relationship card, two people falling in love, it can be a platonic relationship. So if you guys don't have an unconventional relationship where you guys aren't, like following society's ways of a traditional relationship, then it can be a friendship where maybe you guys don't have the same values. And I feel like the relationships that are going to be changing are the ones that haven't had any progress. There's nothing, it's not moving anywhere. Nothing is coming from this connection. It's somewhat toxic. Maybe there's some addiction going on here. Maybe they have an addiction or you do. It can also be a karmic connection that you have with somebody where the relationship or the friendship is just so toxic, but you guys you can't get away from each other because you are tied to each other. Maybe you guys love each other on some level, or there's some kind of lust there. There's some kind of external influence keeping you guys together. So whatever resonates for you guys, take the message how it is. Any connection that you guys have that isn't in alignment with who you are and who you are becoming, Aries, those are the connections that are going to start changing. Some of you guys may be dealing with a younger water sign placement, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, possibly a Scorpio. The Page of Cups has come up for Scorpios in other personal readings that I've done for other people. So for some of you guys, I am going to just guess that it is a Scorpio placement. That is the only water card that came up as well. But I feel like this person or these people that are not in alignment, they don't share the same values and morals as you anymore. The Hierophant is also about that. Okay, this is people that follow the same moral code. They follow the same belief system. And with it being reversed, maybe you and these people just don't follow that anymore. Maybe you are starting to believe in other things and they just don't believe in that either. Okay. And it is okay to grow apart from people that just don't share the same values that you do anymore. The Two of Pentacles is here as a balance. So you guys may have to balance certain things in order to keep these relationships or these friendships continuing on. But with the Hierophant reversed here, I feel like the things that are changing are the ones that aren't working anymore. It is also possible that maybe this person does bring out a negative side of you, Aries. Maybe you start drinking more when you're around them. Maybe you start just delving into your shadow side and getting negative and toxic, and those kind of relationships with those kind of people that they just kind of bring you down, and then once you leave them you feel lighter. Yeah, that may be a connection that you have that just is going to change. For others of you, because the Two of Pentacles is here, and this can indicate juggling two different people or two different things. Do you guys see where I'm going with this? Maybe this person or these relationships where people are not being honest with you and they may be lying to you in order to have access to you or have access to what you have, what resources you have. I feel like you're going to start to see that they have another face here and that they're juggling another persona maybe. And they're just not the best for you. It's possible that maybe there are relationships and friendships that you've had that they come back to reconcile with you and maybe they apologize. But now that they come back into your life and you kind of see how they are now, and maybe they have changed or maybe they haven't changed, you're going to realize like, hey, I don't know if I can have you in my life anymore because we just aren't energetically aligned anymore. You know what I'm saying? You knew me from back in the day. You don't know me now, and we're not compatible anymore. As a friend, as a lover, as anything. All right, and last but not least, how can you guys be your best selves during this time? You guys got the 5 of Cups. Another 5, Aries. Y'all are just going through it. This is emotional, okay? This is regret. This is loss. This is financial loss. This is physical. You're trying not to lose here. You're trying to fight for what you want. Emotional loss, pain, sadness, regret. You spilled some cups here and you want to do whatever you can to get them back, but you can't. Spilled milk. Clarifying that. 8 of Pentacles and the Tower. Another card about change. Random change. That's the change that you don't see. 10 of Pentacles. Strength card. And the Queen of Cups. So how you guys can be your best selves. I feel like you guys have to release yourselves from the past. And that can be hard sometimes when you are in the midst of something crazy in your life. A Tower moment is nothing fun to be a part of. This is basically something crumbling down because it was built on something unstable. Maybe something is exposed. Maybe you see the true colors of somebody. Maybe your career is crumbling down. You know what I'm saying? And when you get into a situation like that, and when you have a Tower moment and you start looking back at what you had before, and you start like, I regret this. I shouldn't have did this. I feel like you guys got to let that go. Everything that happens to you, Aries, is happening for a reason. And I feel like you guys have to realize that. Even though you guys may get in some situations that are crazy and, you know, the change that is occurring is something that is a little bit too difficult for you guys to process. You're in the middle of all hell breaking loose. Maybe somebody exposed you. Maybe something was exposed to you. The truth came out. Okay, that's all what this Tower moment is. The truth is coming out. Through all of that, you guys cannot hold on to the past. Yes, you're going through this. But that doesn't mean that what you were in before was better. You know what I'm saying? After this Tower, after things are exposed, after certain things come crumbling down, you can finally start to build something on a more sturdy foundation. And that's what you want. You want the truth to be out there. You want things to change and to evolve in your life. So as crazy as this is, you have to appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? So I think that you guys, you need to have the strength. You guys need to find the strength within and move on from the past. You can't regret the situations that you guys are in now because of how crazy they look now in the moment. You guys have to live in the moment. Remember what I was saying here? How to embrace you have to live in the moment. You have to be happy. Even though you don't want to be, you know what I'm saying? You got to be happy. You can't live in this sadness. You can't look at the past and be like, damn, I wish I was there. Yeah. Because I feel like you guys may be in your feelings a lot right now, and maybe you have to tap into your emotional strength in order to overcome this Tower moment, and in order to continue on. And even though shit hits the fan, you guys do have a bigger purpose here. You guys have more money to make. You guys have family that depends on you. You have a lot of abundance here. But you guys just might need to tap into your emotional strength and find that inner courage to continue on, even though you guys may be in some fucked up situations here that make you want to, you know, go back to where and what you had before. But you don't want that, okay? You have a bright future right here with that 10 of Pentacles. You just have to find that inner strength. Oh, did I say Leo? Because Leo is here. If it's a fire sign. Now we're going to go through the oracle cards that I got for you guys. You guys got You Are Good Enough. This is the full moon in Virgo. And Triumphant Success. This is also the Ace of Swords in traditional tarot. Where the hell did that card go? Ace of Swords. So I'm going to read from my books here, and then we are going to go through and see what other messages are coming up. It's time to be really honest with yourself and understand what leads you to ask your question. Have you been humble to the point of being self-effacing? Humility is good, but it can go too far, and drawing this card suggests you may be underrating yourself. You don't have to be flash, just quietly certain that you are good enough. At the other end of the scale, you also need to honestly answer this question. Have you been too picky? The full moon in Virgo card needs some truthful answers. Once you've given them, it should be easier to see how you got where you are. Your next step should then be more obvious to you. Pay attention to the details. Hard work brings results. Interesting. Okay, I feel like that is what you guys need to do in order to be your best self, because that's kind of speaking on all the cards that are here. Pay attention to the details. Okay, hard work brings results, and these are the results that you want. The 10 of Pentacles, this is like having it all. You are financially abundant, you have your family, you have your wealth. You know what I'm saying? You have good health. And for some of you guys in March, maybe your health does take a hit as well, because this 5 of Pentacles can indicate sickness. So maybe there's going to be some news about your health in March. But yeah, I feel like you guys definitely have to work hard. Work hard for what you want. And make sure that you guys are not letting certain situations affect your hard work and affect the goals that you have set for yourself. Maybe you guys have underrated yourself, and maybe you lost something and emotionally that has torn you up. Maybe that is what this Tower moment is. Maybe in the next few months, you guys lose somebody, something, some relationship, some job, and it kind of turns into this Tower moment. And you guys may be questioning yourselves. Are you good enough? Maybe your self-esteem takes a hit. And you can't let it. You guys are very beautiful. I feel like you guys are very soft as well. Even though Aries, you guys are fire signs. You guys are very hard and, passionate. I feel like you guys do have this watery Queen of Cups side where you're soft and intuitive and loving. You guys have some heart here. Find a balance between the cosmic and the mundane in your daily life. Okay. Worrying too much will attract more things to worry about. Have you been overly critical? An apology may be in order. Hello, an apology. Stop second guessing yourself. Raise your karma by doing something good for somebody else. And that could also be this 6 of Pentacles, giving and receiving. Even though you guys might not have enough, or you may not have something, being generous, giving, so that the universe can give you something in return. And triumphant success. The first of the mental cards signifies that new beginnings and exciting challenges may be before you. By utilizing your strength, willpower, determination, and focus, there's potential for you to reign triumphant in many areas of your lives. And remember what I said, I feel like there's multiple areas here in your lives that are being hit. Relationships, shit's gonna be changing here that you don't even see in February. Definitely your relationships with the 5s here, multiple people, finances, making decisions, your happiness, like every area of your life is being hit, Aries. So like I said, in traditional tarot, this is the Ace of Swords. And since a sword is double-edged, it can cut through all the barriers that hold you back if it's done constructively and with precision. Remember that there's another side to the blade. If you're rash or use it in a destructive way, it could be harmful to you and others. Always pause and think before you act. This card is a reminder to vanquish negative thoughts from your mind, strengthen and tap into your mental powers, and use clarity with control in order to initiate new ways of thinking. So that could be what you guys have to do in February as well, with that Ace of Swords there. So yeah, Aries, I really enjoyed this reading. I really love the energy. And I hope that I gave you guys enough messages that make sense and that do resonate. Don't be afraid to come back and leave a comment in the next few months. Let me know what has manifested. If you like this reading, please make sure that you give it a thumbs up. Like the video, leave a comment, share it with your Aries friends. This does resonate for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I hope that you guys like my energy, and I will see you guys next time.